The youth shelter director announced they were cutting dinner to 3 nights a week. Budget issues, she said. I'd been living at Next Step Youth Shelter for 2 months. 17, kicked out, nowhere else to go. Starting Monday, Director Patricia announced, dinner will only be served Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. Budget constraints. We were already down to 2 meals a day. What are we supposed to eat the other nights? Marcus asked. He was 15, been homeless since his dad went to prison. Community resources, food banks. You're resourceful. She said it like we were choosing this life. Behind her, I noticed something. The donation wall. Those thermometers showing fundraising goals. The annual gala had raised $340,000 2 months ago. I remembered because I'd helped set up chairs. I thought the gala was specifically for meal programs, I said. Patricia's smile tightened. Operational costs are complex. You wouldn't understand budget allocation. But I did understand. Before I got kicked out, I was taking AP Economics. The grant proposal on your website says meal programs are fully funded through December, Sienna said. She was always on the computers in the common room. Websites aren't always current. That didn't make sense. The site had been updated 3 days ago. I'd seen the timestamp. Maya, one of the younger kids, started crying. She was 13. I don't know where food banks are. There's a map in the office. No offer to help. No compassion. Just dismissal. That night, I couldn't sleep. Something felt wrong. I started thinking about what had changed recently. Patricia's car. She'd been driving a beat-up Civic. Last week, she showed up in a new Lexus SUV. Promotion, she'd said when someone asked. But shelter directors don't get promotions. It's not corporate. You either run it or you don't. The next morning, I mentioned it to James, the night security guard. He'd worked there for 8 years. Weird, right? He said quietly. The maintenance budget also got cut. No more fixing the heating. But we just had our biggest fundraiser ever. I found Sienna in the computer lab. Can you pull up the shelter's financial records? They're supposed to be public. Nonprofit transparency law. She could. Form 990s posted annually. Last year's revenue, $890,000. This year with the gala, $1.2 million. Where's the money going? Sienna whispered. I started taking notes, cross-referencing expenses with what we actually received. Dinner cuts, maintenance cuts, no new clothes vouchers, no bus passes anymore. Educational supply fund suspended, but the budget showed increased spending in all those categories. Marcus noticed something else. Patricia's been taking a lot of conference trips. She was gone 3 weeks last month. Since when do shelter directors go to 3-week conferences? Sienna said. I found the receipts. Consulting fees paid to Summit Solutions LLC. $47,000 in 6 months. I googled it. Registered 4 months ago. Business address was a UPS store. Registered owner, Patricia's maiden name. My hands shook. She's invoicing herself. Fake consulting company. We brought it to James. He went pale. We need to report this. To who? She's the director. The board trusts her completely. Then Sienna had an idea. The gala donors. Rich people hate being scammed. They want their money going where they think it's going. She still had the donor list from helping with thank you cards. We drafted an email. Detailed. Evidence attached. Sent it to every major donor. The response was immediate. By noon the next day, an emergency board meeting was called. Donors demanding audits. Lawyers getting involved. Patricia tried to lock us out of the shelter. Said we were causing trouble, but James wouldn't let her. These kids have more integrity than you ever did. The forensic audit took 3 days. Patricia had stolen $430,000 over 18 months. Fake consulting fees. Inflated vendor invoices to companies she owned. Conference trips that were luxury vacations. She'd bought a Lexus, a beach condo, and designer clothes while cutting meals for homeless teenagers. The police arrested her at the shelter. She tried to say we were lying, that we fabricated everything. But the bank records don't lie. Within a week, donors replaced every dollar she'd stolen. The board apologized to us directly. Meals were restored. Heat fixed. New programs added. Patricia got 4 years in federal prison for fraud and embezzlement. I still live at Next Step, but now I'm on the youth advisory board. They asked me to help review budgets. Turns out being underestimated is the best education you can get.